Hello and welcome to tutorial number 39 in the Microsoft Visual Basic.NET Programming Tutorials, and in this tutorial we're going to be learning how to take the source code from a web page. Now for this tutorial I've created my own web page on ripway.com, and it's just simple text saying this is a tutorial, and let's view the source here. That's all it is, just simple HTML file saying this is a tutorial. Now you can use whatever website you want, but try and keep it simple because we're not going to be using any encoding to take the source code, so any special characters won't be picked up. So I've just created just this little simple page. So let's go ahead and create a new project and call it get source code. Okay, and the way we're going to do this is by using HttpWebRequest and HttpWebResponse, and then we're going to take the response and use a stream reader to take the response and put it into a text box. Now we haven't used stream readers before or anything like that, so I was actually going to teach you guys how to make your own notepad and stuff, but I wanted to make this one first because it's pretty cool, and I want to use this for the next tutorial, which is going to be really fun too. So just add a button and change the button text to get source code. Okay, and now we're going to add a text box underneath that, and just click this little arrow and make it multi-line. Okay, now that we have our button and text box, double click the button and we'll begin coding our application. So first of all, as I said, we're going to use HttpWebRequest and HttpWebResponse. We're going to need to declare our web request. So to simply do that, we type declare request as system.net.httpWebRequest and then equals system.net.httpWebRequest.create, and now in brackets and quotations we're going to need to give the URL of the page that we're going to get the source code from, and here's my page here. I'm just going to take this link, copy it and paste it into here, and then close the quotations, close the brackets. So that's our first line done. Now we need to declare our response, so we simply say it's similar to the request, we'll just call this response. Declare response as system.net.httpWebResponse equals, and now because we declared our request up here as request, we're going to say request.getResponse. Whoops. And now the response is going to be the request of this URL here, and it's just going to take the source code of the page. So now we need to declare our stream reader. Just declare, we'll just call it SR as system.io.streamReader equals new system.io .streamReader, and in brackets we're going to take this response.getResponse stream and open close brackets and then close brackets again, and then finally we're going to declare the variable source code as a string, and it's going to be SR, which is our stream reader here, dot read to end, and then open and close brackets, and finally we're just going to say textbox1.text equals source code. Okay, so I went over that a bit quick, but that's because there's a lot of code to get through. So let's just start from the top. First we're going to declare request as a system.net.httpWebRequest, and this is just the same as declaring a variable. We're just going to declare request as system.net.httpWebRequest, and it's going to have the value of system.net.httpWebRequest.create, and we're going to create a HTTP web request for this URL. And then the response, is going to be system.net.httpWebResponse, and that's going to be the request.getResponse. So this request here, we're going to get the response, and that is going to be the value of response. And now the stream reader, we're just going to declare SR as a stream reader, and it's going to be, the value is going to be response.getResponse stream. So that's just going to take the stream of this, as it says there, and that's going to be the value of SR. Now we're going to declare a new string, source code, and that's going to be sr.read2end. So now the source code holds the text value of this web page's source code, and we're just going to put the source code into textbox 1. So go ahead and debug that, and now if we get the source code, just give it a few seconds. And there we go, here's the source code of the page. That is right here. And let's say we want to just take the source code of any page we want. We'll put this down here. We'll add a new text box. Up here. And then we'll go to the code again. And here where it has the URL and the quotations, just remove that and type textbox2.text, because this is the text box that we just added right here. So if we debug this, I'll just take the source code of this and get source code. Just give it a few seconds, and here we go. Here's the source code of this page. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment. If you have any suggestions or requests, then leave a comment, and please rate the video and subscribe. Thanks.